Hello, this is Lucas Palmeira and I'm here to give you another tutorial on DRC. Today I'm gonna show you how to make some sounds from the song Man or Mistress by Levon Vincent. So let's get right into it. We're gonna start with this kind of bassy sound that plays on the background, which goes like this. Okay, I'm gonna turn off this equalizer for now, bring back default patch. Okay, and let's start it. First thing I'm going to do is raise one octave on the first oscillator, change it to a square wave. And on the second oscillator, I'm gonna raise the second oscillator for now, and I'm gonna put a square wave as well. And I'm gonna fine tune it to 104. Like this. Now I go to the sub-oscillator and change it to a sine wave and raise it to maximum. Now what I'm going to do is raise pre-gain to maximum and drop oscillator 1 and oscillator 2 to 663, like this. Okay, now I change it from the performance from poly to mono. And let's drop the cutoff frequency now to 86. Okay. Resonance to 176. And envelope generator to amount, the one that controls this envelope follower, how much this envelope follower influences the cutoff filter. And we drop it to 269. Okay, now for the first envelope generator, attack at 0, decay at 573, sustain at 579, and release at 172. Now envelope generator 2, the one that controls the cutoff, 346 for decay, 813 for the sustain, and 573 for the release. Okay, and our first sound is ready. Now let's go to the second sound, which is kind of a square bass that sounds like this. Okay, for now I just forgot here to turn on the equalizer so you can just hear the difference. I'm just increasing a little bit the harmonic on that sound there. Now the square bass, take off the equalizer and the reverb. Okay, and now let's go to the default patch. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is change the performance from poly to mono. First oscillator, change it to a square wave. And now I go to the modulation page and envelope generator 1 and here LFO 2. And now what I'm going to do is raise this to 236. Sorry. 172. 172 here. And this is pitch modulation, and here 236. Okay. Now I go here to the rate of the LFO2 and I change it to, no, it's there, 350. Okay. Now enveloped, let's go to the filter, drop the cutoff to 142. 198 on the resonance. 6 to 2 on the envelope generator 2. And let's go to the first envelope generator that controls the amplitude. 0, attack 256 on the decay, 0 on the sustain, 399 on the release. Envelope generator 2 now, 0 on the attack, 238 on the decay, 304 on the sustain, 328 on the release. Okay, so it's done. Now, the only thing I need to do more is here. This equalizer is cutting frequencies below almost 200, and it's boosting above 170. So, and then this reverb, small room reverb, and we have our bass. Let's go now to some percussion, and these are some hats made with noise, and they sound like this. Controlled here with this equalizer here. Okay, but for now I'm gonna turn this off. And we have two reverbs, two delays here. Okay, and now let's go bring it back to default. Okay, and first thing we have to do is master pregain at maximum, oscillator 1 at 0, noise at maximum. 456. 465, sorry. 465, like this. Now, envelope generator 2 at 0, cutoff at maximum, resonance at 124. Okay. Now attack on the first envelope generator at 040. Okay, like this. Now decay at 555. Sustain 0 and release at 214. Now envelope generator 2. Decay sustain at maximum and release at 370. Okay. Then we have this delay that is a really short delay that gives this metallic sound. I have here a saturator. This K70 is basically with 164 dotted with some dry wet and some feedback. Stereo widened, wow, and a little bit of flutter. Basically that. On the saturator is basically just a saturator with 16 amount of drive and a little bit of control on the output. Then I have this K70 that gives a little bit of rhythm on a 1/8 time. Okay, again with about 300 dry wet, and I didn't touch in anything else. And finally, this equalizer. That will be the one that will be modulated during the song that you can check out afterwards. So let's go to the last sound and the lead sound, which sounds like this. Okay. And first I'm gonna take this mono plugin, then this delay modulator DLYM, and finally this ambience reverb. And our sound is like this. So let's bring it back to the default patch. And first thing I'm going to do is amplifier, master pregain, oscillator 1, oscillator 2, everything at maximum. Now change from poly to mono. and turn the legato on. And sorry, I just have to check one thing really quickly. Okay. Next thing we're going to do on our sound is change the time. We have portamento on, change the time to 86 milliseconds or 88, about that. Okay, with legato on, when you press both keys, it does the legato and it does the portamento. So let's get on with it. And first oscillator, it's a saw. Second one as well. And change the fine tune to 360. Okay, like this. Now we go to the modulation page. And first thing we're going to do is go to the rate of both LFOs. LFO1 is, let's put it at 1/8 dotted. And the LFO2, we'll put the rate at 164. Sorry, at 350. Oh, it's there. Now we go to the modulation page of the pitch. And LFO1 here on oscillator 1. And on the second one, we have LFO2. So we bring the LFO1 to 166. Out here, and the second one at 164. Okay, now let's go to the filter, drop the cutoff to 434. 434, resonance at 323. Okay, envelope generator at 760. Now for the first envelope generator, attack at 0, decay at 717, sustain at 3110, no 310, sorry, and release at 300. Envelope generator 2, the one that controls the cutoff filter, decay at 603. Now sustain at 226. Release at 100. Finally, we go to the chorus. We turn the chorus on. And now we have a rate of 0.88. Depth 932. Feedback at 549. And we have our sound. Now let's turn on this ambience. Now this delay modulator, which has some time, a little bit of feedback, like 200 of rate and half of depth. We have a dry wet of half as well. And gives us this. A little bit of more modulation. But then, since the original sound is mono, we bring it back to mono with this utility. Like this. And I think we have everything ready, so let's listen to the thing. Okay, I think we got everything ready, so yes, let's now listen. And this was it, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please give us a like and leave us a subscribe. We would really appreciate that. Anyway, we will see you again next week with new content. So goodbye and take care.